Welcome back, everybody, to Disco Elysium. This is episode 17. Last time we did some investigating, like some really serious investigating. We did a lot with Titus Hardy. We did a lot with Clasier, talking with Clasier. And now we have a couple of things we want to check back on. That being talking to Titus again. Maybe making a stroll along the coast. I just want to see if we can do something else before we talk to Titus again. Y'all don't have anything new, right?
Again? I can't be-
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Mr. Grumpy is still salty. That's just how it is. We need to clear some air, okay? We need to chill a little bit. I think we talked to Annette, right?
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Yeah, I am actually, but I don't know if I can get the heraldic bird thing. It's like Yon Le Million. Hair poster.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are. This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Oh, I need the thing about the pale now that I know the pale is an actual real thing.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels.
I mean, I'm gonna check all of those out. The interesting thing for me, though, is right now... How the hell... Well, first of all, where's my cigarettes? Oh, it's here. Medicinal spirit. Wait, don't I have, like, a book about some... There needs to be, like, a book, right? A library card... Handwritten note from the fridge. Yeah, here we go.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest, found on the Seminine Islands and in southern Fas a la Mer. Known for their intelligence and general precociousness, cockatoos are popular birds in aviculture. However, they often exhibit various behavioral issues. This book talks about the delicate nature of toos, as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang bang cockatoo. It's colorfully illustrated.
What? We had that before, but what problems do these birds have?
Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day. They love to talk and have been described as lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up.
I could analyze it. Would be nice to have someone to talk to when feeling lonely.
Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, cockatoos may scream non-stop, pluck their feathers, or become aggressive.
Right, that's pretty bad. Anything else?
It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food every day and give them the full care that they need. These birds will never understand that you have a life of your own.
All right. Yes, but there has to be something great about cockatoos as well.
You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle and show off, and will even scream for fun, often as loud as up to 135 decibels.
That's ear damaging.
Ouch. That must hurt. Not great for the neighbors. Performing? Yes, birdie.
Read about the funeral cockatoo.
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. There is something indisputably ominous about it. Ooh.
Of course, Inland Empire is like, cool. Ooh. Read about the major majestic cockatoo.
Perhaps the most impressive of all the species, the endangered major majestic cockatoo, is often described as the most flamboyant bird in the jungle. Its pink-colored wings and flowing crest embellishing its proud and bumptious nature. In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species. It must be glorious to behold, dark pink and snow white.
Kind of sounds like us, doesn't it? Read about the most common bang-bang cockatoo.
Despite its banging name, the bang-bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species, common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Its plumage is mainly grey and white. The Seminoles name, bang-bang, is thought to be of onomatopoeic origins.
On a what? Okay. Honestly, this bird does sound a bit like me.
Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
A fuck-up-a-two. Isn't that obvious? Major majestic, here I come.
You're right. Your Majesty embodied. This big, beautiful bird belongs on your heraldry.
It does indeed. Let's go. We did it. We figured out our type of cockatoo. Cockadoodle-doo. Let's go.
Yes?
Oh, nothing, Kim. I'm sorry, I just wanted to leave. This is what we needed, friends. This is what we needed. Let me actually, see if I can collect some bottles along the way. It's not gonna be a lot of money, but I need money, so... Alright, Joyce. Maybe we got something to talk about,
You're
I don't know.
back. Good. What can I help you with?
She's not even asking you anything.
Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you? Of course. Anything to help. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do right now with her. Unfortunate. I thought we could maybe talk about a little bit, so, like, the Hardy Boys, but maybe we want to keep that to ourselves as well, right? So there's definitely that as well. Oh, Renee, I wanted to talk to you anyway.
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul, if he's got principles.
Do Maybells mean anything to you, Renee?
I prefer the old name, Insulindian Lily. Girls brought them to young cadets when they entered service. Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck.
Hold on, is this a royalist military tradition?
It used to be. But the communards were fond of them too. Call them revolutionary flowers. Bells of the revolution.
Did they bring you good luck?
You know what? No. They brought me misery, false hope, and disappointment. The revolutionaries sullied them.
You stirred up some bad memories there.
But it wasn't the revolutionaries that sullied the idea for you, was it? She gave them to me too, and your jealous little heart just couldn't accept it.
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston, but not while we have company. So, officers.
A hurt ego.
Maybells don't blossom yet, do they?
Maybe on some remote parts of the city they do. But I think you'll have to wait for at least a month.
Rennie, I found your guard booth.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
Must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks light into the yard. I saw a picture in there. You were in it. You looked happy. Where's the girl? Ooh, okay. We start with one.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
That is curious. Why has he been on a 2-week leave? Yeah, hold on. Why are you on a leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
Are you sure?
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
Yeah, he's immune to disease. My grandpa was similar.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
So who was working in your night shift?
No one. The bus has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
He tries to argue.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Erod gets it. Big guys looking after the small and everyone working together. I love it. Such dependency only weakens a man further. Do or die. There's no middle ground. There needs but one man. We need a program. Get all the elderly back in the job market. Keep folks... I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's... How about we take care of the elderly without having to get them back into a job? Now, obviously, a job can give stability. That's cool. But only as much as they want to do, right? Only as much as they... That will make them feel... productive, right? Give them some self-confidence, or keep up what self-confidence they do have. René should rent out his services, invest to profit, get a few more guys, expand and repeat. Wage work is a dead end. All yellow market. Keep folks motivated. Dependency only weakens to there's no middle. I mean, that feels like it's like the free market answer. And this like feels like... See, the thing is, I would say something like that, right? But I know Everard is not doing it out of the goodness of his heart. That's the issue here.
Look, officer, can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
Saw a picture in there. You were in it. You looked happy. Who's to go?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Jean-Marie Beaulieu. Got it, thanks.
Yes, like I said, I would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Right, this is a red check, actually. Okay, this is a red check. We're not good at it. One day we're gonna impress Renee with our heroics. I'm gonna try it when it's like close to 50, probably. We had these guys, right?
That ride is fucking Hey, piss. Look who it is. Shrunken cophead material.
Yeah, we need half-light for this. We're gonna be back, boys. We're gonna be back and we're gonna get those jackets. And Kim and me are gonna wear it. We're gonna be the coolest cops in town. Where do we need to go? Oh yeah, over here. A stroll along the coast, Kim. A stroll along the coast. Actually, might like. I mean, there's nothing in there, right?
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and poor thing.
I mean, they're surviving right now. But what the hell are these footprints? Holy shit. Are these mine? They might have been mine. That's crazy.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and us waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
That's fine.
A policeman. What can our village do for you?
An old door, worn by...
It's military. As the washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving arms. Yes?
Just dead and dying, poor thing. trap is poor thing. A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing. A cold sea wind blows away the figures.
I think we got him, right?
As you approach, the man turns and greets you with a polite wave. He appears completely at ease, like a common holidaymaker.
Ah, super. It's the officer. I was not expecting to run into you again, but things have a funny way of turning out, no?
They do.
What brings you down to the scenic Martinez coast?
I was wondering what you're doing out here.
Well, that's très simple. I was visiting the fishing village just north of here. They have applied for a series of microloans to revitalize the old market, and well, I wished to see the situation firsthand. And then, well, I had some extra time on my hands, so I decided to stroll down here. It's quite peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yes. There's nothing like a stroll along the coast to lift one's spirits.
You know, there was a mass execution right over there.
Really? Here? How can you be sure?
Sort of a gift I have. I can reconstruct things that happened in the past. High-end detective stuff. For one, the wall over there is covered in photos.
Is that what those pockmarks are? I might have guessed. Fascinating how much history is contained right here, if only one knows where to look for it.
Are you just going to let him get away with these generalities and euphemisms?
You're right, it's so complex and fascinating, I can't even begin to think critically about
Well
it.
said. Let us just be grateful that we don't live in such fascinating times.
Actually, there was something else I wanted to ask you about.
I'm all ears, officer.
I need your help forming a committee. I'm trying to assign La Responsabilité.
My friend, if it's la responsabilité you're after, I have good news for you. There's no need to form such a committee, because it already exists.
God, of course it does. These moral intern types.
The Comité de Responsabilité de Revachol. It acts as a sort of clearinghouse for coalition activities. To put it simply, they are the ultimate arbiters of la responsabilité in this part of the world.
Yes, this is just the sort of reasonable authority you're looking for.
I would offer to connect you with the committee myself, but alas, I am not actually in Martinez.
What? Where is he then? He's speaking figuratively. He means he's not in Martinez in his official capacity.
I got it. You're only here on personal business.
Précisément. Officially, I am still in La Delta, preparing for an upcoming conference on fuel oil derivatives. That's why it would be extremely irregular, or potentially even inappropriate for me to intercede with the committee concerning a district I'm not officially in.
How am I supposed to contact the committee then?
Well, under ordinary circumstances, the committee contacts you.
In other words, the committee only knows what it wants to know.
But if you have information of a vital interest, they might be willing to entertain an exception. In which case, I would advise you to contact them via Coalition Warship Archer.
Why do I need to go through Archer to speak to the committee?
You see, in addition to being an airborne artillery platform, Coalition Warship Archer is also the linchpin of the Coalition's surveillance and communications infrastructure in Revachol.
Hold on, is it watching us too?
And listening. It has the most objective vantage point in the entire city. Not to mention a vast array of radio, photographic, and meteorological monitoring instruments. I find it a great comfort to know there are benevolent powers watching over all, in strict accordance with the Wayfarer Act and the Bristol-Mune Convention.
The Bristol-Mune Conventions are a series of international agreements governing the treatment of military personnel and civilians in theaters of war, as well as occupied territories. In practice, they are more talked about than observed.
Mm-hmm. So how does one go about contacting coalition warship?
This is quite the problem. Very tricky. Of course, the Archer has orders to fire on any unidentified aerostatics that might approach it, so it might be safer to get in touch from the ground. But in that case, you would require a radio transmitter capable of broadcasting on coalition frequencies. And that kind of technology naturally isn't typically available for non-coalition use. Yes, it is a bit of a conundrum. I suppose there might be some way to circuit bend your way onto those frequencies, but you'd have to be one of those techno-tinkerers to do it.
Do you know of any of these tinkerers?
Unfortunately not, no. I don't have the pleasure. I am merely a representative of the coalition government, not very well versed in technology. But you...
Perhaps your young friends in the tent might be of assistance?
Let me just say that I have complete confidence in the RCM. I'm sure you'll figure something out. Always my pleasure to be of assistance to the RCM. Godspeed, and if we don't meet again, bonne chance.
Okay. Bienvenue, Mr. Coalition Man. Okay, maybe we can stop in on some of our friends over here. We shouldn't be too far off from them. Alright, we got the fishing village. I think the church is upstairs from the fishing village, right? I kind of forgot. Also, we need to get back before 1700 if we want to call the public library. Alright, boys. Let me see if I can ask them.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? But do let us know if something changes in the church.
You mentioned some kind of ecclesiastes on the church. Who are these?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Before we go on, what do you mean by a meteorian? Founding party, I do know them, but can you refresh my memory?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation.
Good, now let's talk about some...
Yes? As always...
Huh? I see you're here again. Off-sign, man. Did I mention getting us into the church would help?
This young speed freak seems to know a lot about signs. Could he be the techno-tinkerer you're looking for? His look is intensely suspicious.
Could you use your sign sense to help me contact the coalition warship?
Don't think so. Big bad frequencies are extremely negative. Thought suppression, dream implantation, memory revision.
Of course.
Pretty out there stuff. Not sure I want to get involved with it.
There is fear there, but also curiosity. He just needs a reason to help you.
Besides, our own signs aren't even synced yet. So how am I supposed to get you synced up with a big bad? It don't make any sense, law lover.
We're close.
Says the young man with the tape player and the large boyadero boots, lung-shaped tree sprout on his silver belt buckle.
True, hard, full car.
Say nothing.
Hard car. Yeah!
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural, Gotwaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it.
Okay.
Or maybe it's not Gotwaldian. Maybe it's Oranese, probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from. Judging by his name, could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
So this is the famous Van Eyck I'm hearing.
You know about him?
He moves his mouth, but sound doesn't come out. His eyes are just the size of saucers. Looks like you've rendered him speechless.
You know Van Eyck?
Yeah, I'm a major Eyck.
Wow!
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I! So am I!
He begins to shake his head so everyone would understand.
Oh! Is that why they call you Egghead? Because...
Egghead to the mega! The K became the G! The boy became the man! The Advent?
Holy shit, dude. I can't with this dude. I can't. He's brilliant. He's amazing. Okay, we keep talking about this. I don't know what we can do about the church. Maybe we have to ask somewhere else, because we were in the church a couple of times and nothing happens. So I do wonder what we can do about that. Like, he doesn't mind that we're here, right? I still love the music in here. Alright, let's run back and do some serious police work, okay? Idiot Doom Spiral. I'm gonna talk to him again at some point in time. Not right now, though.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Alright, pick up the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to Gemlock Public Library.
I've got Central Gemrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Gemrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
I'm looking for information that you can provide on Billy Mejan, a reader.
Billy Mejan, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
Puts down the receiver.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Mejan's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
Yeah, please.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
That is kind of like inference, but maybe it's true. Yeah, home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Capeside Apartments, it says. That's all.
Ooh, okay, that's one... Like, weren't we in there?
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
Okay. Do you have any other information on him?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Mejan? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
You hear someone answer from a phone.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Good. You have a name now.
So Billy Mijan is a woman, not a man. How did your colleague know it was her husband?
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
And then goes for a little drink later. On the lookout.
Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Okay, can Marie describe to him what the husband looked like?
Marie? She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
What was he wearing?
1 second.
The librarian turns away from the phone again and relays the question. Why is he not actually putting her on the phone, please?
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Thank you, that's all from me. I have no other questions.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Librarian hangs up and the call gets redirected back to the station with a soft click.
Anything else you need from me?
Do we need to talk to... Oh, did you find out more about the owner of the armored boots?
Yes. I got the mercenary's name and a few biographical details.
Yes!
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
The lieutenant leans in to listen, notebook in hand.
I was born. The world will end soon.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Ellis Cortenaer. That's E-L-L-I-S K-O-R-T-E-N-A-I-R. Exact date of birth, unknown. He was signed into the Lelystad County Neonatal Care Unit on 28th of February, 09.
Neonatal Care
He
Unit.
was found as a newborn in a leaf compactor near an abandoned farm.
Okay.
He spent 4 months in the neonatal unit, survived apparently, and was assigned to a foster family at 2.
Yeah, okay.
This is what the ICP knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the Eastbrand Military Academy in Vredefort at 17, then served in the Oranese forces till he was honorably discharged in 41, just a year before the Seminese conflict. Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least I assume it did. And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Crenel, or any of its other incarnations, or him even entering Revachol.
Wait, he was found in a leaf compactor?
It's a garden tool used to press leaves into these cubes. It's a detail the hospital had, the only detail in these files. So I thought it would be good for you to know.
It is good for me to know, that's horrible.
It is. Thank you, Alice.
Any information on his foster parents?
None, officer. Sorry.
So all we have to connect him to Crenel is the armor.
Even that is a small miracle. These organizations usually double-check their inventory. Thank you, Alice. Great work.
No problem, Lieutenant.
She sounds pleased.
A compliment from Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Not bad.
I want a compliment. Okay, I got some. Okay, I'm fine. Well, I'm not jealous. Well, we have his name and service record now.
The name. This is very good. Elise Cortenard.
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. Did you have any other questions?
Can we talk to Sylvie again? I don't remember what happened.
Just a second. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes. Hello?
Hey, Sylvie, it's the police again.
Great. What else do you need, detective?
I mean, we already tested Glasia's story.
You hear the call breaking.
Anything else I can help you with after 57?
In the cabin, you see a set of...
That's fine. Alright, so we did confirm both of the things. Somebody with technical expertise. Still don't know what's with the owners of the church and whatnot. If we need to find somebody here. Yeah, apartment 20. In one of those. We are delivering the bad news. I think she deserves to know. It's down this backyard, right? Okay, apartment 20. Where's apartment 20? I have no idea. I mean, it certainly isn't this one. That's the communard. We were in here.
Give me a moment. It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor with her. You'll find the Maisons in apartment 20 upstairs. It's one of those doors on the balcony.
Thank you. Yeah, she knows everybody. You always ask the cleaning lady, okay? You always ask the cleaning lady. Alright, number 20. I think it's this one then. Or maybe it's
a weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup allongio. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
I should have changed my clothes.
Get yourself together. It's just police work.
Yeah, thank you. I can still change my clothes. We need empathy. Yeah, I mean, we're fine with that for now. Don't need electrochemistry. I don't want to recommend to her she take some speed to get over her dead husband. That would be kind of cold. Suggestion helps more than esprit de corps in this. Although I think like esprit de corps would be more along the lines of like cop culture and trying to also kind of empathize with somebody. Volition and Inland Empire. There you go for some drama. Volition minus empathy, no. We go for some more drama. Conceptualization minus suggestion. We don't want to go minus suggestion. Don't need the encyclopedia necessarily. Let's drop the chair back. Let's drop this. Let's do this.
A weathered brown door. The lieutenant. Get yourself together. It's just police work.
Hold on, Kim. We should discuss this before you move on. What should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
Looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice a bit.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Maison. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Kim always has our back. I love that. Do you have any advice on how to tell her he is,
Dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
That is actually a pretty good piece of advice.
Good advice.
What if I don't want to do this? I mean, we have to do this. Okay. Alright, I think I'm ready.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Hello? Who is it?
Voice calls out from the other side of the door.
And someone turns down the radio.
Look at the lieutenant first.
He gives you a short, encouraging nod.
I love you, Kim. I love you. Is this Billy Majon's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
Police? A moment, please give us a moment.
You're shuffling inside.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in. The door is open.
Alright, she doesn't open the door. She's like, come in, alright. Empty pack of red Astra cigarettes hidden under the bed. Same brand of you found in the trash next to the deceased. I think it's bad to snoop around. We're just gonna...
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
She smiles nervously before the smile vanishes from her face.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
Oh, this is insane, right? Like, you come in and it's like, you got a bedroom right there. A couple of bookshelves. You got the laundry hanging right in the living room when you step in. You don't have like a... you don't have a hallway to the living room. The kitchen is to the side. The toilet's right there. It's like a typical like city apartment. Working class, of course.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
She stops her eyes, trying to read answers from your face.
No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news? Definitely no small talk. This isn't the time or place.
Okay, good. We have a very high chance. Hopefully we don't fail with that. I'm gonna tell her about the dead body.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
The memory kicks back in. Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Mejon, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way you can say it. It's not God. Do I just say he's dead like that?
What did you say?
Repeat it. I mean, you could have eased into it, I guess, but... Your husband, Victor Mejon, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, man.
Oh.
She touches her neck. Eyes pale like pearls in seawater.
Oh. But... he was just...
At the kitchen table where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
Turns to you, her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches, her double chin is shaking. Still early to say, but at first glance it seemed like he slipped and hit his head. An accident, he fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head. Still early to say, but at first glance it seems like he slipped and hit his head. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head. I mean, I tried to remember it. I think he fell through the hole in the boardwalk. I mean, it could be like it's still early to say.
Was he drunk?
Don't know yet, but we will let you know when results arrive. Alcohol may have played a role, yes.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
Yeah, I mean, think about that, right? You think about that. Somebody lying there, maybe still being alive for an unknown amount of time that could be as long as 2 days. Potentially suffering. unable to scream for help. That's a grim image. I won't lie to her. I'm gonna be, it's hard to say at this point.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
Let's just give it a lieutenant's handkerchief.
Yes, thank you.
Ouch. But hey, look. My small, terrified smile and wipes away the tears. She looks disoriented.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No, no. I just need to tell my girls.
Air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly. Yeah. 2 girls, right? I wasn't sure. I don't remember the conversation that well.
Unreal.
Yes. Thank you, conceptualization. It is unreal, and it feels unreal if you hear something like that, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it is for you, but I've lived long enough now to have heard a couple of, or I have had a couple of moments where people were coming to me and being like, "Hey, this and that, like this person is dead," and it does feel very unreal when you hear it. I guess it's, in a way, it's almost like your mind is trying to protect you from the emotional impact of what's happening, right? It feels unreal too, though, because we're not used to this, right? I mean, as much as there's death and disease in our lives, humans do live a long time these days. We live relatively comfortable lives in most cases. We live 2 or 3 times as long as people used to live before the advancements of modern medicine and nutrition, before we didn't have to be on like 100% survival mode because we established a certain standard of living for ourselves. So it is not common for most people to be confronted with the death of relatives and friends and whatnot all the time. It is something that happens a couple times until you've grown up. If you're unlucky, it happens more, right? If you're lucky, it maybe doesn't even happen until you're a full-grown adult. So, I mean, of course, we hear of people like stars and actors dying. We hear of, but those people are people we don't have any personal relationship with. Those are people we know as figures, as characters, and these characters in movies, in books, we read about people dying, we watch movies where people die, and that is kind of a way for those authors that created these pieces of fiction to maybe process their own experiences with the death of a loved one or of loved ones in general, or with death on a grander, more metaphysical scheme. And through that, we can kind of learn a little bit what it conceptually means if somebody dies that is close to us. It's not the same. It's not the same. And when it happens for the first time in reality, it is something that is very unreal. It is a very, very strange. It feels strange. It's almost like it's not like you don't want to believe it. It's just like it doesn't feel real until it has settled. And it is very important that it does settle and that we don't go into absolute denial, because that can be a response as well, of course. But in most cases, it does settle, and slowly we're starting to explore these feelings that we have in connection to that. Who was the person to us, right? Did we have a close relationship? Did we spend a lot of time together? Or was that a person that that was very distant, that we didn't know that much? I know there's many people out there who had distant fathers, distant mothers that never really took care of them, or maybe, I don't know, bailed on the family very early, and then at some point in time you reconnect maybe a little bit, but you still don't really know them. That's one possibility. There's other people who were very close to their family and spend a lot of time with them, and then it's especially hard, right? But maybe it's a little bit easier to know what you feel in that context then, right? Because for somebody who didn't even know the person that much, that person still had a lot of influence through even not being there. It is hard to sometimes really realize what's going on inside of you. Or maybe you hated the person and they were maybe your tormentor, or your, like, the person you wanted to get away from as soon as possible, and that's why you ran away from home at the age of 15. Like, there's so many stories, right? We all have very unique and complicated relationships with the people that are close to us, be that biologically, physically, or emotionally, right? And it is a very strange feeling to find out that a person like that has died. And it is hard to process, but it is our personal journey, and we need to explore it and kind of try to find out for ourselves how we feel about it, and then what we do with that. Because that is important for self-development, for emotional closure, for all of these things.
God. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
Yes, I should know. Do you want us to call them? No, take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you.
She nods, but with a wretched expression.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue.
Thanks,
the local
Kim.
coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
Answer a leaflet with the morgue's contact information.
A very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still
in shock. She rubs her face, runs her fingers over her cheeks that have become numb.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
She runs out of breath. Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am.
We should step outside and talk.
Ten nods at the woman, then looks back at you, his voice lowered. Good step outside and talk here. Set the library card by her. Leave the room. Maybe I should have checked the room. Oh, I mean, it is what it is, okay?
You did well.
Then says, as soon as you left the apartment, balcony feels cool and quiet with a stunning view of the district. Could have done more.
You did enough.
Pauses, rubbing his hands together to generate something.
Can't save the whole world, you know.
You can't, Kim. You can't. That's the sad thing.
Can't bring the dead back.
Can't. Wonder if that hits close to home for him. I don't know what happened to his wife. I don't think she's dead. I think she probably left him, but could be dead as well. Don't know. Maybe that's why he drank so much, and to forget the pain. I mean, both of that is pain. It's just different kind of pain. It's nice to even if you like separate from your partner or spouse, it's still nice to know that they're being taken care of and that they're doing good and they're being happy, or happier maybe. It's very hard to know that they don't exist anymore in this world.
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her kids?
They'll manage.
They will. They will.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
It is not.
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
Right, this is closed then.
Let's go.
Alright, case closed. That was a hard one. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, heavy topics. Our cases are getting less. Going from this into talking to Titus is kind of emotional whiplash. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done it yet, but it feels like emotional whiplash. Two skill points right now. I can't level Half-Light, which is a damn shame, but it is what it is. I would like to continue leveling Volition, to be honest. I really like Volition. Perception. Actually, we can go so high on electrochemistry, it's crazy. Suggestion is always good. We are a perceptive little devil though, and we want to continue being one, so... It's very interesting how low a visual calculus is right now for us. Yeah, we're gonna quick save this. Time to talk to Titus again. What do you want to... Ooh, we need legendary perception for the Hanged Man. I mean, we haven't, like, we still got him in the thingy, right? Like, we could still get him out of the freezer. Empathy legendary for Kuno. Suggestion heroic. And then we got Volition legendary for Clazier. No. Almost did it without thinking. Alright. More speed, more cigarettes. And suggestion, but minus on Half-Light. I mean, we don't need to be threatening right now. Interfacing is good. Esprit de corps, no, we don't need that. Logic, we don't need that. Esprit de corps and visual calculus. I like my suggestion more right now. Drama is still great. Empathy is still kind of great. I don't know if I want the empathy with him, but I can read him better if I have empathy, so it's definitely something. Volition minus empathy, I don't like that. Logic, authority. Half-Lights are with their perception -1. Where are we on perception? 5. What else can we do? So with fair, no, don't need that. Visual calculus and minus on drama. And here we have minus on authority, which kind of like, I ain't gonna lie. And we need that kind of for Titus as well. It's really annoying that we don't have anything here. We need really good visual calculus for this, right? What's the check here? And can we even try it? That's the question. There's a window. Oh, we need heroic perception. Pretty sure we don't have enough perception, but I'm gonna see if we can maybe calculate that. Add conceptualization, add visual calculus. Let me see if we can.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
It's a white check, we try it.
There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key.
A what?
Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find. It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Huh?
The big guy looks behind him. Can you let me slide by so I can grab him? Titus, can you hand the key to me, please?
And I need the fatty to get his feet amputated because the smell is killing me.
God damn it, Dennis. You know I can't help it.
His whiny voice in deep contrast with his stature.
Sorry, fucko. These guys won't help you. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. The hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you. The key is brass.
Thank you.
Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in?
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Alright, Grams. Does anyone know why this key was hanging right outside the Union box window? Oh, look at the key in your hand. I wonder what door does it indicate. Thank you.
Off
first.
yourself. Make it up to me, cop. I still got my money on that.
Alright, fair enough.
There is a silence around this man's words. Unlike Titus, they're afraid of him. That's the type of respect he commands.
Alright, bro is intimidating.
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
I wonder what doors it does it open.
It could open the door in the kitchen. The blue door. It says workshop spare. Maybe there's a workshop there?
We'll see.
It's worth a try.
I thought the same thing, actually. So, let me see. Actually, I'm gonna... I know I'm terrible. I know. Do we have enough interfacing? I think we got enough interfacing, right? Get some, like, logic up in this bish. Yeah, we'll keep the perception. Thank you very much.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It could be connected to the barred door upstairs.
Try the workshop spare
The
key
key
on the door.
fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then the lock clicks.
Let's
the darkness
go.
before you Smells like engine grease and cut wood.
Let's go in there. Let's find out what's happening here. Nobody else is gonna find out. Note NB, the spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. The pinball is white Diora. The back glass shows a female figure in the morning. This pinball says Franco-Nigerian. The theme is horses and swords. Of course it is. 5 real? Holy shit, we're rich. We're rich. We are rich. Let's go. What is this pinball machine?
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Let's go.
A phrase almost synonymous with the Insulindian pinball scene. Any pinball scene, really.
Kim, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
Wait, you've played it?
A little.
Feels like a lot. Too much to play it again.
Let's take a closer look.
Ah, great.
Little size.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Lean closer and read the text.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Of course. Inspect the playing field.
The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain.
And they represent the goat as well, right? Alright, I'll shut up.
Areas around the playfield represents Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's with all the goats?
Indeed. Think of them as balls.
Alright, we'll insert a coin. We find 5 just now.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease.
Let's go.
Go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Wait, what kind of guy was he then?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
A racist mountaineer?
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
Technically, the human beings are at the top of the food chain, so...
He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man. But you seem to be having fun.
I'm pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board. And although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Alright, this is it. Concentrate and aim for the narrow
Maneuvering
passage.
a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something glass. An ampoule? The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid, nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness.
No, my goat! What the hell?
This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next.
Let's go.
The amount of focus it takes to predict when a ball goat is in striking range is staggering, but it can be done. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death. You're in a perfectly balanced system where neither you nor the POW is able to get the upper hand. This could go on forever.
Kim, it can be done, just watch. No. We stay on the ball.
How, if you can't even see it?
No.
The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes nothing, finger boy.
We will be back and we will beat this game, I swear. But not right now.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played.
Run your fingers across the dust of the white Diora machine.
Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What's white Diora?
Some kind of inane pinball theme. Probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
Diora was one of the 3 crown cities of the DeLorean era, on the Muindi Isola, the others being Ria Silvia and Advesperaskit. This theme is all about early airships and beautiful, sad, pearl-laden women. It's quite nice, actually.
Okay, and very, very old-timey, but, you know.
The lieutenant grimaces looking at the machines.
How about we fire one of those bad boys up and play some ball? Sounds like you don't enjoy pinball. Kim.
No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. What about that other one, the Franco-Nigerian ball? Want to play that?
No. You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist pinball.
Think Kim Katsuragi. Okay, there's a red check, but we're gonna do it.
It's strange that he doesn't like pinball. Kim here is a Zeolite. His people are incredibly dexterous, and they all love pinball. Matter of fact.
We failed big time this. Okay, I'll take it. Hey, didn't you guys, like, invent pinball?
Us? Guys?
Stop.
No matter, this is a failure. I'm failing, I'm going to stop.
Okay. I don't like pinball because I had to learn to play it for an undercover job at a pinball ring. And it's a lame, boring, and unchallenging game. There. We can move on now.
We're not gonna go full racist, okay?
Super. Tip-top. This went pretty well, all things considered.
I hate you. I hate myself. But it's fine.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside.
Stepping inside an elevator in Eastern Europe be like...
Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
Last fucking century, holy shit. Look at the elevator controls.
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken. A small steel plaque reads Halter 800. Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long time ago.
Wonder what this elevator was used for.
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
Taps on the guttering light bulb. It's golden in the dark. It says the last maintenance was in 88.
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
This elevator was last maintained in the future?
No, it was maintained in 88 of the previous century.
So this is not a message from the future?
No, I think the bureaucrats just forgot about this backroom elevator after the revolution.
Close the door and go up. Shame we can't go down, though. This looks pretty new, though. Somebody has been using this. Small window taped shut with black plastic. Can't see outside. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Wait, what the fuck? This is just, like, exactly at Clasier's apartment. Schematics for a pinball machine. Futurism themes. Empathy and hand-eye coordination. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's actually pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing. Hell yeah. I love this. The pinball machine has been taken apart and gutted.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
This used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
Taps his foot.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the Hardys bang away at it.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
Whirling in Rags was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade. This is all left over from that.
Ah, yes. As the novelty dice maker said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Could this mean the Whirling in Rex really is the part of the doomed commercial area? No. No, please.
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion.
No, we need to tell him. It's all an ill omen.
He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
Stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this.
Alright, there is footprints though.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here within the last week or two.
3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
He looks at you.
This is good. He likes it. There's a little smile there, in the dark of the workshop.
Oh, we made Kim happy.
It was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider.
Okay, what does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind Classier's room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
Let's have a closer look then. Crouch, study the footprints. Oh god, wait. Here's what we're gonna do. I need my best visual calculus on this, okay? We are going for max logic, max perception, max visual calculus. I need to be perfect. No, not minus, but plus, please. Encyclopedia, visual calculus. Don't have as much visual calculus as I expected. That is a disappointment, but it is what it is. Conceptualization might help. Logic. We don't need authority for this. Rathreg. +2 on logic. We need composure, no. We look so dapper. I love it. Okay. No, we need more logic, more visual calculus, more logic. Enhance, please. Alright, we don't have that much more visual calculus and other stuff, but at least we are pretty good at most of these. One thing we can do, and I will do, is I am going to smoke a cigarette.
There it is. A brave little... You picked the best one. This soldier is... Get a load of this rock and roll cop here. The lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's off. In your case, the safety is always off.
Let's go.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
Oh yes, he is chill.
In the bottom right corner of this.
Yeah, I know it. Thank you, tutorial agent. We
You
go
clearly
for
see
this.
footprints.
Jackpot.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways. This print is unlike one left by a regular worker boot. It is not a brand sole with logos on it. It seems custom-made or old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned or custom-made boot.
Shoe size is 41 to 42, maybe 43. It could be a large-footed woman or a small to average-footed man. This is, unfortunately, the worst, most vague shoe size there is.
The sprint looks like one person went back and forth.
Between that and that.
He points to the elevator door in the corner, he points to the barred door. This print doesn't look like the odd-soled print we found at the hanging camp.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
This doesn't look like the worker boots from the hanging, does it?
No. These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Get up.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Alright, let's move on, I guess. There's a tiny old one. You see a bedroom on the other side. Oh god, no. Are you serious? A peephole? That is disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. The doomed hostel. No!
This is the barred door you tried to kick in before.
Unbar the door. Yes, of course. Lightly punch the door once more, just in case.
The door shudders a bit, as though it were laughing at you.
Alright, unbar it. We can leave. We can leave. You know, when talking to Claudia, I'm always gonna max up suggest or empathy and volition now. Just to be sure. Empathy, nice. Logic is nice, but we want to perceive, right? Volition up. Empathy. Where's our electrochemistry, though? Wait, didn't we have like more electrochemistry? I mean, I guess we have one through the thingy. It is what it is. We actually look pretty good in this, I'm not gonna lie. We made such a turnaround. I'm pretty sure we maybe don't even have anything to say to her.
What brings you up here in the rain?
We could go for the Volition one. I mean, we're at Volition 9 at this point. I just hope we don't die.
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful. I have bad news for you. You know these guys?
These two?
Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too. Me? What did I do? I'm merely a master thespian. These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info, you can't trust them anymore.
I knew something was off.
I'm sorry I didn't catch it sooner. It takes conscious effort on your part.
Which ones are exactly effective? Oh god, I need to like keep in mind what kind of voices in my head are telling me the wrong thing.
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume.
None are telling the truth.
All of them.
Does that include you, Volition?
Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised. Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here. No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy.
Of course you do.
Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Glory. Truth. Softness. Protect her. She wants you.
Of course.
I take it back. He's got it pretty bad. But this next guy's on another level entirely. She likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. He's jealous. This is human nature.
Ooh, interesting. So suggestion is like she likes you, and Volition is telling me he's lying. Like he's wrong. How did this happen?
How it always does. Through subtlety.
What can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
Can't you turn them normal again?
No.
What's use is this then?
It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it.
True.
Is it not?
Does it mean she's been lying to me?
Yes. Mr. Thespian here has been singing paeans to how truthful she is. She is a lady, most fair and just.
Interesting.
In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
Can I trust that guy?
A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know.
Absolute cinema.
I don't add flair.
You don't.
But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Can I trust any of them ever again? Yes, the answer is yes.
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with Miss Orange Disco Dancer hair. A light green speck and imperfection on the outer rim of her right iris. It sparkles.
What is her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious.
But I can't trust logic, can I?
See? It's oddly moderate. Probably compromised.
I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back to it.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Don't say anything. Just close your eyes and let the moment pass. Or say it out loud. Confront her. Be like, you are manipulating me. And then she's like, what do you mean? Can we talk to Kim? I would like to talk to Kim.
For a second, her face disappears from your cornea. Only a silvery negative remains, still smiling, a tired smile.
Hell yeah. We did it. So she's duping us in some way. Good to know. Good to know. I mean, I could be confronting. I don't know if I can confront her about it. I think it's better if she doesn't know that she's duping us. Because then she can think of another way to dupe us after she's already duped us. If you catch my drift. Oh yeah, we can talk to Guard for a second.
Hey, was there something you needed?
I saw another thing at the well.
Another thing? Great. I love those.
Guard, what if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really holding himself back here. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Skeletons, a mausoleum of the dead. No. Pinball machine, a pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why, do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
He was wondering about something business-related, about how much money he could make of one.
If you're thinking of selling to Spinwheel, okay. I want a fat cut. Sea-suit shit. Beat your chest. I'm a disruptor. I feel a capitalist plot coming up. Thinking of turning this place into a pinball arcade? No, he's not.
Those machines are whirling property. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm not planning to sell them. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Hey, my singing was okay. Shut the fuck up, Guard.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
There's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs in the secret back room, right next to Classie's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machine.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face.
Are you sure you haven't been spying on your guests?
Absolutely not. Fuck you for even implying it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my staff. The establishment will look at it and ascertain what it was.
Well, he's definitely not lying. He wouldn't endanger this business like that.
I didn't think he was. I was just prodding.
Sir, he was only asking a question. It's his job and mine. See that it's covered.
Yes, I absolutely will. Sorry, it's been a bit of a day. And now a hole in the wall.
Right, you've been notified, okay? Shame we can't spy through the hole in the wall.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
No, that's fine.
Yes.
We're not gonna tell him. We're gonna tell him at some other point. We're gonna bring the bad news to him at some other point. Right.
It's you again.
Come on, Tidius.
What is it?
So I talked to Claudia about the thing. Nothing. She stands to what she said.
Fucking fucker.
He stares at his
You're
spear
the
for 2
worst
seconds.
Cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
It was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything, and it didn't change her mind. Yeah, it was bad. Honestly, I expected it to have more of an effect. Pretty much laughed it off, Titus.
Dark. Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band.
That's not dark.
He said he'd rape her.
Shake his head in disbelief.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
It is. I knew that from when he was getting antsy when he was mentioning her.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her. This is what people are supposed to be like. Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Titus isn't the hard-boiled man he appears to be, or he makes himself out to be. She did not say whoop-de-doo. She did not say whoop-de-doo.
I can confirm that.
She didn't? Well, whoop-de-doo then.
He's too angry to drink his beer. He just stares at it. I'll try to be. Actually, do we want to poke the bear? Do we want to poke the bear? Do we want to be like, hey, turned on by the whole door gunning thing, and then he's gonna just totally slip something? Oh, it could backfire so badly if we did do this wrong, and he's like just gonna flip and be aggressive, or he's gonna like go in for her.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Oh, Kim is going to press on it as well.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore.
Seems like they wanted to give Klasia a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
All right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
When she steps in, it's good for us, actually. Her voice is a bit softer than earlier.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Titus rubs his chin with his palm as if trying to grind it smooth.
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
Thank you, Rhetoric. I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings for her. Don't say everything out loud. I think you had a lie planned, but she didn't play along. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. Maybe she's still in denial, you know, like a defense mechanism. No, we don't. I think you had a lie planned, but she didn't play along.
I ask for your opinion. Not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
This tape was the last chance for her to do what was planned.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
Oh no. He's definitely compromised too. It's his hubris. Sadly, not much to do about it now.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Interesting. Does volition mean Kim? Because Kim was just talking. Or does it mean Titus? Oh no, he's definitely compromised too. This hubris. Sadly, not much to do about it now. Kim is compromised in his opinion about Klasia? I think so.
Yeah, guys. We should get a party going tonight.
Why?
Maybe not then.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Maybe she isn't who he thought she was.
Nah. I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
Titus, she has my whole skill set compromised. She's some kind of a pro. I don't know. She's a model. She'd want a hedge. She's not some helpless girl. She handled the mercenary well enough. Ooh, that stings. The hardcore partying girl with bigger death wish than mine. Huh, I guess you do know her then.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
I think that's personal for you. I think you had feelings for her.
Yeah, they're all queers. can't bump hard fist or anything.
That's all right, Glenn. I just thought, I thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit. Apparently, I was wrong.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
He smiles sympathetically.
He wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
I don't want to antagonize him openly.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now.
I wouldn't do that. Or would I say that?
Yeah, maybe. That is a possibility.
He still wants to believe it.
He does not sound very convinced anymore.
Mm-hmm. Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing increasingly silent. They're confused. This is growing over their heads.
It is.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember. I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you, them, and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
He throws his beer can down.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
There's a silence in the room. Alon starts saying something, then thinks best not to.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Push Titus on the tape, which wasn't a good thing. Oh, please, this needs to work, right? Convince Titus he's being manipulated.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated?
Yes!
You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter. But you know someone who might.
One of his boys will?
Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Clausia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district.
Their responsibility.
Their responsibility.
Alright, that's it then. Case closed. We're going home, Kim. Pack it up.
Huh?
The lieutenant raises his brow.
He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Because of... You work for the wrong people. Interesting. Not some chick. It's not about foreigners, right? It's like... It's about these men, Martinez, their district, their responsibility. What do I say? I'm like flipping between 2 and 3. If I say because they like killing, it's their district, their responsibility. So hard to decide here. I mean, obviously it's not one. Like killing feels to me a little bit too vague. It wouldn't pressure anything, right? Fat Angus. Maybe because you work for the wrong people.
Goddamn right. This is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you.
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbor works for the company.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
They just hang you like in the Dark Ages, make a display of your corpse. They club you from behind, string you up, and go back to drinking. Cool, guys. You drag them out back, light their corpse on fire, and piss on them. You don't care. What would rile them up the most? Like, it's the Dark Ages, that's not doing a lot for them. They club you from behind, string you up, and go back to drinking. You drag them out back, light their corpse on fire, and piss on them. You don't care. I mean, that's not what they did.
It wasn't that. It wasn't...
The fat man says with
We
a
didn't
wheeze.
hit him, okay?
Ooh.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
The old man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Or what, you're gonna kill me like you killed him? For no fucking reason? And to Theo, what happens if I keep talking? You're gonna kill me too in this bar for nothing? Look at him first.
The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He gives you an imperceptible nod.
Yes, let's go.
What does that mean?
Or what, you're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
He takes a breath, wheezing.
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him?
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
And you're what?
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
You clearly don't. The room falls quiet. So quiet you can hear Angus wheeze.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
He walks off without looking back.
What just happened between these two?
I mean, it's pretty clear, right? The coast, like a walk along the coast means something.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
Whisper, Kim, we did it! Kim, we did it! I'm sorry, I made you guys fight. No, so who killed the merc then? Any elites? Whose idea was it to hang him anyways? So you didn't kill him, he was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
So there was a wound. You should try looking for it one more time.
Oh, we have the
before
course.
you
We still have the
send body
course.
away.
Yes.
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural. There's another girl. 2 of them. Take note of this. They'll probably say more about her later.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
I mean, I don't think it's Clausia, right? So there's another one. What happened Sunday night?
Clausia came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
The rat-faced man snickers. Shut the fuck up, Shanky.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
Dirty sheets and bottles. I mean, that's bullet hole through the window. That's why the window was
It
replaced.
means they'd been fucking.
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs? The 8th Hardy?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Tibbs. That's short for...
Short for Tiberius?
Yeah. Good man.
Bet their father's named Atticus Hardy. Lucretia Hardy would be their sister. Anyway.
This is a reference. I don't 100% get it. If you know it, comments below. Tell me. I want to know. Felicia didn't kill him. Why the cover?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
Didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking
That
about?
can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
These people, who are they?
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
Taking responsibility, being like, alright, that's fine. So who killed the Merc and... who killed the Merc? Do you have any leads? Do you have any idea?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
That's what he believes. It might be true.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had ideas about his past too?
I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell.
He pauses to think.
Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Mm.
These theories, not bad. Don't buy either one, but still. This guy's not as dumb as he looks.
I agree, Logic. At least not so far. Whose idea was it to hang him anyway?
In a manner of speaking.
Hers. Okay.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
But yeah, you said the girls asked for your help. Was this the other girl?
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
And made a whole mess. It's her, isn't it? The drug trafficker, the missing 8th Hardy.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
You know, it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus. Understood. Can you tell me anything about her name, current location? Going to stonewall me if I ask more about her, aren't you?
Glad you understand that.
I'm sorry I made you guys fight.
Me too.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go, Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection, but...
Still, after all this headache...
But you would still prefer if you didn't take her away.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
No, I get it. I get it. The weak protecting the weak. I mean, in a manner of speaking, they're obviously strong, but you know what I mean. They're economically weak.
We'll take that into account.
The runaways. The lieutenant slides his notebook into his coat pocket. He turns to leave. We did it! We cracked the case! I'm just kidding. We didn't crack the case, of course. But we're pretty close, I would say. We actually didn't talk to Everard in the meantime, but I think I want to talk to Claudia one last time, and then we're gonna talk to Everard next time for sure.
It's always good to see you.
She cracks a weary smile, leaning back against the railing.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
Naughty Boys told us what really happened.
I understand.
Puts your coffee mug on the table.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
I don't know if I should buy that. You send us on a run. Well, you don't look surprised. You were expecting this.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Then move on to questions. No, it's not good. It's the opposite of that. This will let her dictate the terms of your... Shush, I can't hear what she's saying.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
That's not a good enough reason.
You're right. There's more. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
She searches for a new cigarette.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, wine dark in the evening light.
What lies beyond it?
The Pearl, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Aranye, the old world.
But is that all? Because he's being manipulated, right? Are we still being manipulated? Or was that all to the manipulation?
The conference centers. The people who are angry at her past.
At what you're looking over your shoulder, you're afraid of the moral intern. What's the RCM involvement with the moral intern got to do with this? The RCM isn't the lapdog of the moral intern, you don't have to worry.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Fucked? People after her? Moral intern people? This isn't Oranese lit. Here we go. For once, you seem to have her off guard.
Ooh, Volition is going, so we... okay.
Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
Okay. Fucked. People after her. Moral intern people? This isn't Oranese lit. Okay. Said you studied Oranese lit. What is with this fugitive stuff? What did you do to have these people after you? What happened to you? The night he died. What did Did you call the cops if you're hiding? Yeah, why did you call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
The answer comes fast.
Which is an indicator of truth, idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
Shut up, logic. I don't think so. Why did you do it?
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that...
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible. Oh God, that was a lie too. Who made the call then?
Okay, is Volition off or are we off?
She did, of course. Don't be paranoid, man. It's unbecoming of a police officer. And it makes you sweat.
Oh, is Volition putting us off? But our Volition is pretty high and we have successes on it. It's an easy Volition success though. A medium suggestion success. I don't get it. You said you studied Orini's Lit. What is all this fugitive stuff?
I did. I also had a side job selling insurance that I was really good at. Got picked up by a bank. Competitive intelligence, they called it. After that, I sort of transitioned out of the whole culture scene.
What did you do to have these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again, with a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
Debs' notebook.
The job was Lou's County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou's-Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
Does she though?
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou's-Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Lowe's Cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries.
What are second world countries?
The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airberg, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products.
True, there are people who have done much worse than that. Serve them right. When I am a king, this savings bank will be first against the wall. You're right, this is bad. You have to sort what people have built. That's a lot of shit you've gotten yourself into.
It is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people. What I did to get to accounting...
She shakes her head at the thought.
A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
What did you do?
One of them killed themselves because of me.
She says it quickly, like she said it 100 times to herself to get used to the idea, out of guilt.
How do you live with yourself? No, that's not easy to deal with.
How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it?
By not remembering a single goddamn thing. I'm a cop. I don't either.
There you have it. The way of the warrior.
What happened there the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Tell me exactly what happened.
He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass.
I mean, they didn't try to shoot her. They would have seen, right? If they are close enough to actually make the shot. And I don't know if it's a headshot, but it would have been visible if it was a headshot. But they wouldn't have mistaken him for her. And especially if he was lying on the ground.
I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open, dumb. I could see. I could...
see the light leaving his eyes?
Her chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps herself together and says it.
I knew he was dead before he fell down on top of me.
Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs.
You just stand there, arms at her sides?
I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
I mean, I want to be empathetic, but I need to get the full story, right? I mean, we have a lot of doubt, right? Just not. We're going to meet more details.
She looks down with a wince. Her cigarette has singed her fingers. She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Titus said you look pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do then?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up.
Where's the other woman?
Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can. She pulls on the cigarette, looking up at the sky. Her hair ripples in the breeze as she stands there, silent.
What happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there.
Is she the other
Hardys were
woman?
at the table in front of the stage. I think the union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby? Who's Ruby?
Ruby?
Wait, who's Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
Bam!
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
She says as if it's self-evident. I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy
Well,
Boys.
nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power.
She is.
She trusts her. So do the others.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy boy?
Why not?
Yeah, let's go on. What then?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
She looks at the ground and raised her light brown eyes to meet yours. Then what did you
Ruby
do?
went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
This Ruby, where is this Ruby now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy boys.
Once
Interesting.
again.
Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later.
I mean, there's...
What are you doing? Coming up with a theory. She said Ruby knew something was wrong before she said anything. How come? It was loud downstairs. She couldn't have heard the shot. It is ominous. You already coming up with theories that put the blame on someone other than Clausia.
That's interesting, but what is volition? See, that's the thing. Volition is like alarm, alarm, alarm. What I don't quite get is why volition is doing this. At high levels, volition makes you hyper sane. When you're about to get funky, it keeps you normal. It's a bit of a party pooper. At low levels, however, you'll have little morale. Without it, you'll be profoundly unstable, falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. Volition urges you to be a good guy to others and yourself. It enables you to resist temptation, being bottled between a pair of legs or at the end of an iron bell, which promises oblivion. Volition gives you the will to finish the investigation, improving your morale, one of the 2 health points in the game. But why? But, of course, volition keeps us sane. So it's pulling back on this. But the question is, can I trust my own feelings or not? Volition is pulling back on the feelings. It's like, okay, you're compromised. That's fine. But just because we're compromised doesn't mean everything that's coming out of the other voices is wrong. When it happened, did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
Or assessing how truthful she is. Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone.
Looks at her cigarette.
So they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
But maybe it did.
I just don't know. I don't know anything.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
When was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
In your bedroom inside?
Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
Did you kill Lily? I'm just asking
What?
a question.
Why would I put myself through this insanity? Get myself cornered like this?
I would have expected her to be angry if I asked her that.
He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around. Close to her hand. Now, you guys suddenly have theories pouring out. When they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
If you did it in self-defense. Desire drives people loco. He must have had a weapon nearby. Did he use that? I can stab out the one. I wouldn't... This is not something I can come back to. That's the issue.
I did not kill him to defend myself from rape. I told you before. That wasn't what happened.
True, sire. 'Tis true.
I'm sad to hear that. They must have said it in some fit of frustration or under pressure. They couldn't have meant it. I've talked to them after it happened. No one has implicated me.
The way she carries herself, it's so calculated how she sounds.
Like what?
She waits, her light brown eyes wandering over the floor, over your face. I think we're done here for now.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands.
The lieutenant glances at you, then at the door.
He's thinking, are we done here? Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody. No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough. She doesn't need this police brutality. This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up, forcefully, if you want to continue pushing her.
I mean, Multiface is here. Okay, drama. In God's name, drama. Wake the fuck up, samurai.
Who? What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not candid at all. She's smoke and mirrors and will-o-wisps.
Thank you, drama.
She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately, before she further entangles you in her web of lies. Take it easy. Don't overcompensate with this course correction. Ask questions first. Yes. Start at the top. Choose at the bottom. It's how we've always done it. No rush.
Oh, okay.
See?
Turn to the lieutenant. Kim, why haven't we arrested her yet? You know, I think you didn't make that call to the station. Okay.
There may be grounds here, at least for an extended detention.
This bastion of willpower here, his watchmen have been sleeping too. You can be absolutely certain now. But he's coming around. A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
You know, I think you didn't make the call to the station.
I did. What is this?
Takes a step forward.
I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8102 for emergencies. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergencies desk number. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk. I don't believe a single word she says.
Oh, drama is back in the game. Let's go.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late, sometime after 12.
It checks out.
Anyone could know the number, and that someone coughed, it means nothing.
But I know the time of the call, too. I know I have not been 100% truthful with you, officers. But I am now.
You sense a little hesitation there. Or maybe even fear. The stress was on the wrong syllable.
Actually, funny thing, great voice acting, because I heard that too.
Welcome to the wake-up club, brother.
Your real name isn't Klasia, Mandu.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
That's what I've been thinking in the back of my mind. I was like, okay, would you really give me your real name? Like, I keep underestimating this game. Holy shit. I keep underestimating this game just because, like, the problem is I'm in game mode, right? Here's the thing. If you're playing a game, oftentimes you're like, yeah, this sounds like something that would happen in the game plot, right? You're kind of wise to the ways of the game. That's there's a similar, like, phenomenon when it comes to, like, taking tests and being wise to that and knowing how a test generally works. So you're like, okay, this makes sense in the general context of the game, because you're like, yeah, this is kind of exactly how the game would want you to think about something, and the game designer probably hasn't thought as deeply about a certain thing or circumstance, and hasn't, like, double or triple thought about something and been like, okay, but this is what the player would assume, then we want to kind of, like, have a twist in there and whatnot. Oftentimes it's, yes, there is a twist, but the twist is a little bit easier than you as a human would expect, at least if you're a human who has some kind of life experience, because you're like, this is not how a normal human being would react or act in this case. Where you're like, yes, this is kind of how you would maybe react, but there's something off because, right? But oftentimes, this is just the game not making the extra effort of thinking it even more through, right? So when you're in game mode, you're like, I'm playing a game. What would the game most likely have in terms of, like, the plot and in terms of what actually will happen, right? So I'm kind of trying to find a compromise between what would I do in the situation and assume in the situation, plus what would I, as the player, assume the game wants from me. The problem is this game is specifically about a murder investigation, and more than anything that I have experienced so far, even I think more than some books that I've read about, like, crime and stuff, it is so clever with the expectations of the players and is playing with how you interact with the game that it actually has thought of that, right? That it tries to, as much as possible, it doesn't always 100% hit the nail on the head, but it's very, very close to accurate. Give you some hint in the voice acting or in the different voices that tell you that something like that, observe different things about a conversation or a scene, to actually tip you in the direction of, look, there's something going on here, right? And sometimes it's really subtle, and then you're like, okay, is what I've discovered just now, is it just that she has been kind of lying and now the truth is coming out and what Titus said is like one-to-one what happened? Or do I need to look even further down the rabbit hole, and the rabbit hole goes deeper? And that's insane, right? I love this game. It's insane. Anyway. The lieutenant turns to her. I wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Okay.
Her voice cracks suddenly. There's a garrote around her neck. Okay, what?
Okay, it's not.
Good, you can tell me the truth.
You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time.
She looks at her hands, her fingernails are
I'm so
chipped.
tired of it.
I wonder if there's some lies that she's told that she's believing herself at this point. Sometimes you get your stories two-way into your head, right? Especially if it's not something that you're like core fundamental human experiences, but rather like adjacent things that just like you make up as you go. Was the passport bullshit too? That passport you keep hidden?
No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It just doesn't say Clausia Amandu. It says Anouk Mea Smith.
Falsified documents?
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name, Mea Smith, to hurt me.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly.
I didn't show
up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now.
Okay, so it was a really bad job.
She fears an arrest right here and now. This has been an awful turn of events for her.
Where's this boy?
West of the boardwalk, in the reeds, on the coast there. I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since. I'm not sure I could even find it now. It's useless.
West of the boardwalk in the reeds. We have to check this boy out.
The lieutenant makes a note of it.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest of here, past a broken sewage pipe, right near the waterline.
Tell me your real name.
It's Katarzyna Lazie.
The smile on her face is timid, almost painfully so.
It's a Grad name, Jimsk or Yugo-Grad in origin. Not Occidental at all. Smells of motor oil, tiger, economic desolation, and rock music-infused alcoholism. It also makes Clausia almost an alacronym for Katarzyna Alazia.
Okay, interesting. Wait, Clausia is an abbreviation of Katarzyna Alazia.
It was a sentimental thing. I wanted to be more me here, this time. So I used my nickname.
Maybe a little bit of an mistake, if I might say so.
A nickname? Who gave you this nickname, Clausia?
Who gave it to you?
A teenage boy. 1,000,000 years ago.
Hold on. Katarzyna Alazia is not an Oranese name, is it? It's not even Mundi. It's Grad.
My parents were Zhimsk immigrants, but I'm nationalized Oranese. All I remember is Oranje. Alazia is my father's name.
Okay. Finally, we meet. I'll keep calling you Clausia. Just call you Ms. Oranje Discotheque. Okay? I'll keep calling you Clausia.
That's cool.
She doesn't feel like a Clausia. She feels like nothing.
Okay, interesting. You're probably not even Miss Oranje 37, are you?
I am. They can never take my sash and my scepter from me.
Yes, they can. For lying. She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
What if I told you you're under arrest, Clausia? Do I want to arrest her? That's the question, right?
Clausia. It was my first real boyfriend who gave me that name. He never recovered from the shit we went through. Because of me.
Who was he?
He was a writer. He made Oranese lit.
Okay.
And I destroyed him.
Looks you in the eye, her mouth covering.
I know I'm shit. I know. But I haven't done anything. At least nothing illegal.
Failure to aid a police investigation. She purposefully misrepresented information crucial to the case. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in.
A failure to aid police. Okay. Do we like. Failure to aid police of. We have wasted our time in a time critical.
The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
Please no.
But there's nowhere to go. A 2-story drop to the Plaza Mosaic. If she could.
I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
She knows something.
What do you know who shot him?
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself for certainty. Then, in a hushed voice, she says, gearing up for this betrayal is hard for her.
Ruby.
Okay. Why do you think it was her?
She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys downstairs. She's been pretty frank about what she wants.
And what is that?
Sex. And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me. It became an unhealthy relationship. When I started spending time with Lely, she told me to end it. Said there would be shit if I didn't. It was not a good meeting. We stopped talking after that, but...
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you think she's romantically interested in you?
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive. She started developing notions about our relationship.
And you led her on?
The lieutenant narrowed his eyes.
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her. We maybe kissed, nothing more.
I don't know what to make of this.
I know what this sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before. But she knew what had happened when I came downstairs. Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When we came up here, she was calm as a stone, too. She cleaned it all up like she had a plan.
This is a familiar theory. You had it too, remember? Could it be that Ruby was covering up after herself? The lynching? Yet again, you're coming up with this. The worst thing is, it may be true.
When Ruby said there wouldn't be shit happening if you didn't end your relationship with the deceased, what? Was she threatening you?
She came over one night, drunk. Said she'd turn my life into a living hell. I've been threatened before, so I can tell when someone knows how to do it. And she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line. I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but...
She looks through the windows of her room. And how could she have killed him?
You've been through there, right? I saw you come out. It leads downstairs. She could have come to the roof through that, then made the shot right here, where I stand. It was dark outside. I wouldn't have seen her.
Then slipped back downstairs without anyone noticing. That is possible.
But there's like the peephole, right? I mean, I'm sure she didn't shoot through the peephole. That would be too close, right?
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists? Had you been out there with her?
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on the roof with me, before it got weird.
Okay, that's it for Ruby.
Okay, and what? Arrest the liar now. Don't arrest her. Push her a bit more, but then let her off. That Ruby theory was solid. And she's beautiful.
I don't like the last thing you said, Authority.
She's stuck here. She's already in prison. Look around. She's only trying to help you.
Who?
Her. Stop letting her distract you.
Okay, wait. I don't get that conversational flow. She's stuck here. She's already in prison. Look around you. She's only trying to help you. Who? Her. Stop letting her distract you. No, drama is too dramatic. He's overcompensating. Oh, okay, I'll keep you here, miss, for now. Back off completely. Oh, this is a hard decision, but I think I want to keep her here. I mean, of course she can run away. That's her cover story, though, right? It's her cover story. Like, if her story isn't true, and we let off right now, then she'll take a run, and we fail this thing. If her cover story is real, and we don't arrest her now, she's stuck here and can't go anywhere. If her cover story is real and we arrest her, it's the end of her. If her cover story is not real and we arrest her, we got the murderer. But would it be this easy? We're so close. I've never seen this Ruby, that's the issue. And I would like to talk to the Hardys before I do anything. Interesting that that Titus wants you to let her off. This might be the one time I might listen to Titus. Push her a bit more, but then let her off. But I think we should still take you in just in case. Step a little bit closer.
Still? After all this, sir, please. It's a shitty world, and I know I'm shitty too. I know.
Her hand turns into a fist, slowly crushing the cigarette she's still holding.
But I don't deserve to be sent to the moral intern and ground into paste just because I disturbed the sanctity of accounting. That's some multinational...
She's gearing up for a last stand. This is it.
What do you deserve then?
I don't know. To spend my days with smoke, drink and dance, wallowing in shit.
What
just
other
like
option?
Everyone else.
What other option do I have?
You have those station calls, right? Where I have to show up at the station or I'll become a fugitive. You can write me one. You don't have to take me in right now. I promise I won't go out anymore at night. I'll be right here. I know you can do that. Just let me come in on my own. In 2 months, or maybe even 1 month. That's all I need.
You do have the form.
That's it. I'm calling it. Kim is beyond compromised. Definitely, sire.
What will have changed in 2 months or 1 month?
Everything could change. This city, the extradition rules, the people after me could be in jail. Or maybe Revachol.
He fought silent.
There is desperation there, in that silence. A cornered animal looking for a way out.
Maybe Revachol could be free. I could be tried in a free Revachol. An independent state that doesn't hand its detainees over to the moral intern.
I find that hard to believe, miss.
The handcuffs jingle in his hands. It has nothing to do with anything.
I know, but...
She doesn't know what to say.
The political gambit has failed. This was her last card. There is nothing more she can say. The final decision is yours. You alone stand on the throne of your mind.
Oh, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid to do it. I'm going to be honest. I'm really afraid to do it.
She looks at you in silence, her face filled with fear, lips parted. Wait. If you arrest her, Kim will have to transport her. You'd be without your partner for the rest of the day. Shut up. He's making a decision, and it's his to make.
Kim, arrest her before this drags on any longer. Let's write your station call. Ozzy, if you miss it, I can't help you anymore. I'll let you off the hook for now. Don't make me regret it. I don't know what the station call implies. Does it imply that she is literally... in the system? I'm rather with Kim than being without Kim, I'm gonna be honest. She stayed here. I mean, she had plenty of time to run. And the interesting thing I find is like she's like, oh no, Ruby, and maybe she killed him and whatever. She didn't submit to Titus. There is truth in some of what she's saying, right? She's not completely lying. Okay? The question is what is truth and what is not. You can barely hold it apart at this point. Alright. We'll go with what she suggested with the station call, I think. Let me read this again. Not her last, like, thingy.
I won't.
This may have been a grave mistake, sire. Maybe, maybe not. Mercy is rarely a complete mistake.
I promised I will be right here all the time, nights too. I'll help you any way I can in this investigation, and I will be at Station 41 in 6 weeks. I promise.
Let's talk about you and Ruby again.
She nods. Then
Okay.
Okay, we talked about everything, I guess. Let's change the subject for the time being.
she slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath, as if in the presence of some tiger.
Do we still have like some
Yes, we demand. She slowly lights another cigarette. As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all.
I was right.
If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
Looks like love did him in after all.
She's silent, holding on to her coffee mug. No vapor rises from it. It's cold. It appears this one has not been entirely corrupted. This may help. This may help the others see.
Say nothing, let your answer.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Or that it was chemically induced and not real.
Why?
Easier that way.
What do you mean easier that way? Was it real?
I don't know.
She looks down at the yard and back into her coffee.
Real as anything.
Here's what I want to look for. I don't have a lot of shivers. But maybe we can do a little bit something with shivers. Anything that has shivers, my friend. Don't need authority right now. You just need the shivers. It's a white check, so it's fine.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
That is crazy. We're gonna try it anyway because it's a white check.
Nothing happens. There is a mass of droplets above the planetary body, colorless, merging into one another. The sky is low and cold. You hear the distant murmur of motor connections somewhere south of here. That is all.
Silence, officer. Wouldn't have thought you the silent type. What were we talking about?
Sometimes I am. Sometimes I am the silent type. Crazy. Empathy is too good. I can't not be empathetic. Alright, I hope I don't regret this decision. Oh yeah, we wanted to. Let me do
This
that
window
before we...
is pristine on the inside.
Alright, we're gonna go visual calculus one more time. Let's go. Da, 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 da. Some perception isn't bad either. And conceptualization instead of drama, and visual calculus instead of logic. Let's go.
This window is pristine on the inside. Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed. A two-hearted spider.
What position are they in?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain.
Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole, shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Like the ghostly figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
If I look at point A, the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Shouldn't there be gun residue outside?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
So I'm what? 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made?
72%. With a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies.
Should have come from inside the room? A closer point?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective.
Are there any arguments against A prime, the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
There have been another point of origin further away.
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Extrapolate the radius to include all of Martinez.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations.
Oh, these are the
starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
Interesting that our moral intern dude is actually sitting right at the boardwalk, and that one of our like this drunk working husband was actually slipped over there. And then we have this, which is like an island over there that we haven't visited. So, right? Like this is the whirling, we go over there, we can go along here. I think we're even on here and see the church, but we can't go. We could go all the way up here as well, but we can't go here.
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the Islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Look at point B, the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Yeah, okay. What is with B? Oh. Let's say B2.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Have a look at point B3.
1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinez perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Wouldn't it have also come from the balcony of the other apartment buildings? I mean, I guess we're calculating it here, so it has to be somewhere here, and there's no balconies there. Kim, do you think the shot could have come from further than the roof in Martinez?
From where, precisely?
Say B prime, the boardwalk, B double prime. Oh, prime, that's how it's called, okay. Land's End, B triple prime, the isle. The islet.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than from the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. It fits the hidden path through the whirling. A simple hypothesis.
Okay, then that is it for now, right? We have visually calculated ourselves through all of this. So we need to talk to Titus Hardy about Ruby. I think that's it for now. We need to talk to Titus Hardy about Ruby. Most definitely, that is a thing. I also think we need to make sure that that we've covered the coast mostly, right? Because that's a thing too. I still want to do the ravers, the disco, the nightclub boys, and help them a little bit. So we'll see if we can do that in the meantime. Just because it's a little side quest of mine. I still got the radio computers in the old commercial district that we want to wrap up. But also I feel like I think one of the most important thing after we've talked with Titus about Ruby would be to look into the... Well, maybe we will do that beforehand, right? Before we talk to Titus, we should go to the body again, look for the bullet, get it out, see what kind of caliber it is so we can know if it's a sniper. If it's a sniper, it's actually further away, right? Bigger caliber, whatever. If it's smaller, our theory with the roof is more likely. Yeah. Maybe talk with Choice again. That would also be an interesting thing. Just to get some information out of her. I know we could have talked to Everard again. I think I want to come to Everard as prepared as I can be in terms of like having the facts. So he can't like hide and put wool over our eyes. But yeah, that's it for now for Disco Elysium. I hope I'll get to recording this again soon. And in the meantime, I hope you all are staying tuned and you're enjoying the content, because I really am, and especially these last couple of episodes were really, really cool. I'll see you next time.